Hey gang, Space-Time Badass here. So it's kind of mandatory to put out a video around this time of year, regardless of your beliefs on the matter of Christmas. So here you go. Sorry for all the mess and stuff, but mainly behind this video is that I was writing a song and recording a bit, and I began to feel very introspective. And so I wanted to take that introspection and put it into something productive aside from the music because it started to interfere a little bit. And I wanted to go ahead and start making a video that I've been meaning to make for a long time, which is why is it important to look within? Why is it important to know yourself? For me, I feel that it's important to look within yourself to find answers rather than looking to any external source. But I think I will explain a little bit of background and some context on that, what it means, how it helps, etc., etc. Basically, I'm a person who wasted a lot of time in my life with looking to organized religions for answers, because at a very young age even I was really asking these big questions, like why are we here? Why is the universe here? Like, why are we blinked into existence without any say on the matter, and then suddenly blinked out of existence with very little say on the matter as well? Why life? Why death? Why the cycles of life? Just how, why, the basic questions, the fundamental things that we all want to find out and that we all ask ourselves at any time in our lives, different times for different people, I suppose. Or if you're like me, you ask yourself these questions pretty much every day and reach new conclusions. But so I looked to organized religion and a lot of them, and I never felt that any of the religions that I had come into fit me, and I didn't feel like they explained things properly for me. I don't want to name any specific religions. There are a lot of them, and I don't feel like any of them really got anything right. There's good and bad aspects to, any organized belief system, I suppose. But I didn't feel like any of them were accurate. And after wasting many years trying to find these answers from external sources, I decided that I was going to look within to find my answers. So I became what is known as a psychonaut, delving into my mind, self-exploration, learning about yourself through meditation, altered states of consciousness. Lucid dreaming, obviously, is a big tool for me for that. So I just kind of started looking within to find my answers. And the funny thing is that the more I looked within and asked myself these questions, the more answers that I found. So after years and years and years of looking to all these external sources of religion for answers that didn't cut it for years, after just a year or two, maybe even less, when I started looking within, I started to come up with these answers and these conclusions that satisfied me and made me feel more whole and more of a person and more in tune with the universe around me. And so that's a big thing. That's a big reason that I would recommend looking within. You can't really trust anyone to find answers for you, be it anything in life, and especially with the great answers of life, because yes, you can be taken advantage of. In a lot of religions there is this kind of money making, profiteering thing to it. I mean, even Christmas, since it's close to that time of year, I think it's a big thing. Like Valentine's Day is just this really big capitalist idea that we need to buy at a certain time of year, and then we're throwing all this money into the economy, which is good to throw money into the economy, but it just seems silly to me to kind of ingrain this so deeply in our culture that even if you don't believe in it, you're expected to participate in it. And all it is just spending money, and it's I don't know. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to offend anyone. These are my personal opinions, and I'm not belittling your beliefs or anything like that. As I always say in this channel, I encourage you to find your own truth, and I will respect your truth. But for me, it just wasn't, nothing was cutting it, and I looked within. A groundbreaking moment for me was trying psychedelics, and that really turned me on to a lot of like lucid dreaming, out-of-body experiences. It turned me on to just figuring out myself, really, because you have this experience on it, and then you get these groundbreaking epiphanies that show you the error of your ways in so many facets of your life. And then when you apply those changes in your sober life, then your life improves. You become better. And really, what's going on here, when you find out information about yourself and put it to good use, whether it be through lucid dreaming, meditation, any altered state, drug induced or not, you reach these conclusions and new understandings. And by understanding yourself, you are better able to understand the people around you. And when you're better able to understand the people around you, you can more live in harmony with those people. And the funny thing is, the more that you understand about yourself, the more you understand about everything else. And I believe this is because we are all, every single one of us, a part of the great collective consciousness. We are all one thing. If you start to understand things of this nature, and you start to view yourself as a part of everything and everyone as a part of yourself, number one, this is just a good way to conduct yourself, because if you're treating others how you want to be treated, you treat yourself how you feel you deserve to be treated, you treat yourself how you want to be treated as well. And it just does a lot of good. If you and with animals and with the environment, you start looking at things differently. You start understanding that we are all alive for no reason. Basically, we're all alive, living, breathing beings, one gas or another. Even like down to plant life, animals, humans, plant life, fungus, all of it, planetary groupings. No one ever asked to be here, like none of us asked for this. We were just brought into life without any say on the matter, and now, we have to live. And that's the human condition, and the better we understand the human condition and ourselves and everyone else, the happier everyone can be, the more we can get done as a species, the more we can do for the planet. And I think it's very important to respect that aspect. Even if you can't get along with someone, you need to understand that, they didn't ask for this. Everyone's experiences are different, and people are the way they are for specific reasons, and they aren't always to be blamed. Yes, personal growth, looking inward, and self-improvement, I believe, are the duties of each person, but a lot of people don't feel this way, and perhaps one day they'll change, and we'll all be the better for it. But I think that's mainly it. That's why I think it's so important. Those are the ways that I do it. I encourage everyone to do this and post results down below, or personally, you can email me, whatever. I don't give a shit, because this is super important. I think we should all be doing it, rather than looking to religions or governments or really any ideology, other than you need to understand yourself so that you can understand others, so that you can understand the world. This is such a big part of who I am, that, like, I don't know, you may have noticed in certain videos, like a little bit of this would be showing, but that is Know Thyself in the original Greek usage. No, I am not in a fraternity, nor college, nor have I ever tried, nor will I ever try. But it's such a big part of my life, I can't help but want to share it, and I think that everyone would be a lot better off if they did, because you can solve a lot of your problems instead of just being in a rut and being, like, oh, my life sucks, there's nothing I can do about it. There's always something you can do, no matter how small, to change your outlook and change your life. But yeah, I think that's mainly it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Spacetime Badass. Please rate, comment, subscribe, leave hate mail, spit on me, destroy your computer, whatever. Take it easy.